throwing things at me before I'm even on screen, dude? Howdy, D3. Almost forgot to plug my headset in. No, would have been embarrassing. Howdy, howdy. Good morning. I'm gonna be playing more Library Ruina. I've been wanting to play it yesterday, but I was real tired at night. So we're doing it now, this morning. What did we do last time? Oh yeah, we got we got Yum Yum earlier. We continued a story, met up with Yasad. And we got the rank of Urban Myth. Never heard of it. Pretty interesting little card game. I liked it a lot the first time I played it a couple days ago. I don't think I really want to burn any books right now, huh? I think we'll just start with an invitation then, yeah. What do you want? Book of Tain. I only got one of those left. Better not mess this one up.
이것도 아니고 저것도 아니야. 이거다 싶은 게 없어.
Nope, not this. This won't do either. I can't seem to find a one that strikes me with inspiration.
피에르. 이번에는 싱싱한 녀석들로 가져와 봤어.
There's only two card games you played. That's Gwen and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a long time. Never seen Gwen. I think that's a Witcher thing. Here. But brought you some fresh ones this time. Fresh what?
상처가 좀 심하긴 해도 아직 살아있긴 해.
Sous Chef. Jack. I like Jack the Ripper. They got bruised a bit too hard, but they're still breathing.
뭐야? 신메뉴 개발이 한창인가 보네.
What, busy developing a new dish?
어서 오지.
Welcome, Jack.
요즘에는 메뉴도 메뉴인데 재료가 부족해.
Dishes are one thing, but we're running way too short on ingredients these days.
그래도 잭 덕분에 당장은 걱정
Yeah, it's a Witcher
없겠지만
card game.
말이야.
Yeah, I thought I recognized the name Gwent then. Never played Witcher myself. Luckily, I have my reliable friend Jack here, so I won't have to worry about that for a while.
어쩐 일이야?
What happened?
브레멘 음악대에서 더 이상 재료를 안 팔아주겠대.
The musicians in Bremen say they're no longer selling ingredients to us.
그 괴짜들은 워낙에 변덕이 심하니까.
Those freaks were always unpredictable.
그럼
Wow.
꿀꿀이네에선 뭐래?
About little piggies then.
거기도 마찬가지야.
Same deal, stop trading with us.
결국 예전처럼 너랑 내가 직접 구해야겠어.
We'll have to do this the old way, you and I together.
아쉽지만 늘 구하러 가던 곳은 막혔잖아.
Great acting. I can't act, dude. I'm just reading it. I'd love to, but we can't go to our usual spot anymore.
그 뭐냐?
The
협회가
Sway
치안
Association
담당을
is safeguarding
맡아버렸어.
that area now. Safeguarding? Also, I think I'm a bit too small. My usual breaker size, we can go a little bit larger. Ow!
새로운 유통 경로를 뚫어봐야지.
Then we should pioneer new supply chains.
이왕 하는 김에 새로운 재료들도 적극적으로 써보려고. 지금까지는 너무 말랑한 녀석들만 써왔으니까.
Already, I want to be more experimental with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones for far too long.
슬프다. 피에르가 해주던 찰떡 손파이.
That's unfortunate. I'll miss the
맛있었는데.
pasty hand pies that you make.
아쉬워도 어쩔 수 없어. 질 좋은 고기를 주던 거래처들이
Just give you a bigger
굴렸으니
hitbox.
아무리 좋은 메뉴를 만들어도
I
미식가들에게
guess I did.
줬다기엔 재료에서 경쟁력이 떨어져.
You just have to deal with it. Fortunate as it is, since we lost several vendors that used to provide quality meat for us, sticking to conventional dishes won't cut it. Gourmets will surely notice the drop in quality of our ingredients.
피에르는 8인의 셰프가 목표였지.
You were aiming to become one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre?
맞아. 파리네 셰프야말로
That's right.
빛나는
The 8 chefs are the
도시별이지.
biggest of the stars of the city that shine over us.
모두에게 늘 아찔하고 자극적인 맛을 선물하잖아.
They never fail to present us with stunning and sensational
새로운
flavors.
재료라면 어떤 걸 시도해보게.
What kind of new ingredients are you looking for?
고기가 흐물거리긴 해도 나이가 있는 재료들이 구하기 쉬울 텐데.
Aged one should be easier to get, though their meat tends to be squishy.
하니까.
It's not everyone's favorite, but some like it.
난 그런 적당히 타협하는 어쭙지 않은
Squishy.
식당들과는 다른 맛을 추구할 거야.
Not looking for a compromise. I want a taste that differentiates us from other
도서관이라고
restaurants.
들어봤어? 그곳에 인간이 아닌 것들이 있다네.
Ever heard of the library? Heard monsters live there.
아직은 도시 괴담일 뿐이지만 외곽이 아니고서야
This is so much dialogue or fucking pie. It is a lot of dialogue in this game, period. But the story's interesting, I like it. May still be an urban myth, but monster meat is usually hard to get unless we travel all the way to the outskirts.
오, 그건 좀 기대되는데.
Now that's promising.
그렇지? 안 그래도 도서관의 초대장이라는
Isn't
것을
it?
받은
Got
적이
invitation for
있거든.
that library some time ago, see?
미식가 녀석들에게 파리네 셰프 못지않은
I'm surprised the gourmets with a
신선한
dish
맛을
that's so
선사해주겠어.
stimulating and novel. It could even rival the 8 chefs themselves.
그러니까 잭, 너는 나만 믿고
So Jack, you can
따라오면
just count on me and
된다고.
follow my lead. Understand?
그럼 오늘 가져온 이 재료들은 어떡할까?
What are we gonna do with the ingredients I brought today then?
그 녀석들은 미리 잼으로 만들어두자.
Turn them into jam.
산채로 담글 거니까 마취제랑 억제기 달아놓고 반죽기에
We're
넣어.
bottling them alive, so put them on drips of anesthetics and repressors and store them in the meter.
고기잼 좋지.
Meat jam, nice.
네가 좋아할 줄 알았다니까.
Jeez.
전에도 말했지만
Sounds tasty.
머리부터 넣지 말고 다리부터 넣어둬. 안
Oh, and
그러면
as I said
마취제나
before,
억제기를 달아둔
You
이유가
have to put them
없으니까.
legs first, not head first. We gotta keep them alive as long as possible, you know? Rough.
바로 죽어버리면 맛이 안 난다고.
Not as flavorful if they die too quickly.
뒷골목에서는 인간을 먹나 봐.
Cannibalism is a thing in the back streets, it seems.
그런 악취미를 가진 미친 변태들이 꽤 있지.
Quite a few perverted maniacs who are into that, yeah.
근데 아무리 뒷골목 사람이라도
But it's kind of taboo
인육을
even in the
먹는
back
것도
streets. You
당당하게
certainly
말하지
can't
않아.
go around saying how tasty human meat is.
오히려 돈 좀 있는 녀석들이 사람 고기를 찾지.
It's actually the wealthy folk who consume human meat the most.
뭐 23구 골목에선 일반적이지만
What the fuck kind of jam they make into fuck cannibalism at its finest? However, the back streets of District 23 are an exception.
그곳은 수단과 방법을 가리지 않고 궁극의 만만을
People there only care about
추구하는 곳이.
pursuing the ultimate flavor and will do anything for it.
뒷골목마다 다른 점이 있나 보네.
This is an interesting city we've been learning about. Each part of Backstreet seems to have its own set of
관할
characteristics.
둥지와 날개가 정한 방침에 따른다고
It
봅니다.
mostly depends on the policy set by the nest and the wing.
그래봤자 대부분의
Though most of
뒷골목은
the back streets are
방치고
being neglected anyway.
인간 고기는 특별히 더 맛있는 거야?
Is human meat particularly delicious or anything?
있지. 몰라. 먹어본 적도 없고 먹고 싶지도 않아.
Heck, if I know, never tried, never wanna.
저기서 구해오는 재료들은 전부 멀쩡한
Those guys are
사람들
kidnapping
납치해서
ordinary people and
바로
cooking them
요리하는
right
거야.
after.
미식가들은 그
Gourmets seem to
장금까지
think that such
조미료라
cruelty
생각하며
only
먹는 것
adds to the
같지만
flavor.
게다가 살아있는
Think you're gonna
채로
pass on the
고통스럽게
jam?
요리될수록 맛있다나 봐.
They seem to like it. They thought it was nice. Even worse, they believe cooking people alive and making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting taste.
인간이 인간에게 먹히는 꼴이라니.
Humans eating humans, what a sight to behold.
이
Oh, look,
냄새는
there they are.
새로운
They're here.
냄새야.
It's a brand new smell.
썩 좋아하는 냄새는 아닌데.
I don't think I like this scent.
잭, 오히려 이런 낯선 곳에서 새로운 맛이
Now, Jack, it's
태어나는 거라고.
unfamiliarity like this that brings forth new ideas, you see?
네가 그렇다면야.
If you say so.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear
전
guests.
이곳 도서관의 관장이자 사서인
I am
엔젤입니다.
Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
와우! 겉이 번지르르.
Immediately on about eating her. What a wonderful looking ingredient with such glossy appearance.
분명 겉보기에는 신선해 보이는 최상급 재료지만
Just grab a
Yeah.
shotgun and kill him. We'll get him soon enough. She certainly looks like a fresh top-grade ingredient on the outside, but Pierre?
알아. 아쉽지만 사람은 아니고.
Yeah, I know. She's unfortunately not human.
하지만 오히려
But
그래서
that's why I'm
더
even more
기대돼.
excited. How do
넌
you
무슨
taste?
맛이야? 저를 어떻게 하실 수는 없답니다.
I'm afraid he can't do any harm to me.
그건 해보기 전에 모르지.
We never know until we try.
참아, 잭. 품위를 지켜야지. 우리를 이 멋진 곳에 초대해 주신 분이잖아.
Stay calm, Jack. We should keep our manners. She's the wonderful individual who invited us here, you see?
실례를 범해서 죄송합니다.
Oh yeah, I apologize for my rudeness, ma'am.
저희를 초대해 주신 엔젤라님, 입장해도 되겠습니까?
Now then, Miss Angela, may we enter now?
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Alright, so just one act, just them two. Normal, fatal to blunt. Fatal to pierce. Instant cooking, recover 10% HP upon defeating an enemy. Recover 2 HP at the start of each scene. Ah. Probably want to deal with him first. He inflicts bleed. Inflict paralysis. Inflict blind. Or bind, not blind. Bound. Lower all speed values. Okay, so they can lower his speed and then inflict bleed, it seems. Oh, and she can recover HP on hit. Well, Roland and Victor here are blunt users. We'll start off with them. Okay, he's gonna move first. Who are you attacking? Roland? What are you starting with? 1 to 6, 4 to 4. Oh, just 4 damage. Period. That bit rough. And he's gonna start with the 2 to 6 and a 2 to 5. We can try struggle then. Oh! She got a couple hits in. Man, he rolls a lot of high numbers. 2 to 6 and then a defense. And then just 3 to 4. Maybe charging cover? And he's gonna do another defense. Defense is 2 to 3 though. Try getting haste next scene. Alright, nice. Okay. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus dagger damage. Take 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks, which I think I might want sooner rather than later. Yeah, Roland is pretty weak to slash attacks. Both attacking him. 3 to 5, 3 to 4. That matter. Yeah, maybe this will be fine. Try focus strikes too. Oh yeah, it ends with a pierce, so maybe. Almost staggered him. Man, these guys are fast. Can probably stagger this dude right here. That's rough. I can't intercept that. He's like just a bit too fast. What are you doing? 4 to 5 and then a 3 to 5. Man. Two to 6. He's gonna attack first, so could try walloping him, but he's not the one that takes damage against blunt damage. There we go, there's a stagger. What are you doing next? I'm sure she won't roll high numbers here. There we go. Double force. Yeah, Roland can finish off. Her, and he's gonna do 3, 4, 1 to 12 evasion. Oh, she only has 2. Just a light attack then. There we go, 1 down. Are you attacking Roland? Two, 6, 2, 5. Nice evade, nice evade. Two shakes of a rat tail, interesting achievement. Curtain call. Book of Jack, Book of Pierre. That's a lot of fucking books. Like 9 of each.
오, 미친 놈들이야. 저런 녀석들하고는 상종 안 하는 게 좋지.
What a bunch of nutcases. Best not to interact with the likes of them.
그래도 너보다 예의는 있던데.
At least they were more well-mannered than you.
여기서 어리숙한 사서님께 드리는 삶의 지식 하나.
Oh, you included a mod to give 2.5s as many book drops. Ah, okay. So that's part of the mod doing that. I guess to lower on the grinding. Since I did have to go back to a battle once, I think yesterday. Or not yesterday. A couple days ago. Last time I played. Well, here's a word of wisdom for a still naive Miss Librarian.
뒷골목에서 예의 바른 놈을 만나면
So how do you know?
무조건
If you meet a polite and well-mannered person in back streets, run for your life.
정신 나간 녀석들이 모두 예의 바른 건 아니지만
Not all lunatics are polite,
예의
but
바른
polite people
녀석들은
tend to be lunatics.
미친놈들이 꽤 있다고.
그러면 예의랑은 상관없는 거 아니야?
I'm not sure if that has anything to do with politeness.
자, 여기서 두 번째 지시.
And here's another word of wisdom.
미친놈들은 언제나 일정한 비율로
Lunatics
존재하기
always exist in
때문에
any given
특정
group of
기준으로
people, so
분별하는
there's
건
no point in using any
의미가
criteria to
없다.
divide people into groups to see which one is more insane.
개소리야.
What a load of bull. So, hold on. What was meant to be different about these then? 1 to 3 burned, 40% next scene. 1 perception, a librarian takes lethal damage, HP death knockable 1 for the rest of the scene. Just the combat pages. I don't quite remember what these are since I never used them. Just gonna assume they're different books. Oops, sprint 3 of each. Oh, not that one. Where's the... Oh no, it's just 9 of them. Yeah, okay. Just had a teammate who was ETM gaming and still didn't ETM because he lost. Backstreet's Butcher. Oh, just a normal butcher. 1 and 2. Jack's Page. I didn't get the girl. I got 3 Jacks. Alright, hold on. I need. We'll do 2 more of each. Why not? There it is. What are these passives? Open wound plus 1 damage against enemies with bleed. Oh. Didn't get all the cards today. Yeah, that I read over. What's going on here? Oh, we got both the books, so we can do this. Not yet. Yeah, let's fit them with Tane's page here. Rampage. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like this one. Let's go with that. Don't have any allies yet. Inflicting Bind should be cool. The healing is pretty interesting. Oh, that's another healing thing. But different damage types. Chop it off. Go with a triple. Defense, attack. Yeah, that's probably good. I'm just saving everything I do. Probably never gonna reload any of those. Forsaken Murderer. What is... Don't look at me with those eyes. I may be a mess now, but you'll have to fear me all the same. Release me, why do I have to be bound, damn it. This guy's kinda scary. Wrath. Deal double stagger damage on successful attacks. Fear. All dice lose 4 power when the character has status effects. So, completely resists, or not completely, but Would be dumb to use blunt attacks then. 2 defense and then a strike. Yeah, we'll start with this. Another. The HP recovery. I don't want to do much. Max damage. Fine, I'm sorry, I'll behave myself none for that. Whoa, okay. That might straight up just kill me. Five to 7. Jesus, dude. The best I could do is try to deflect it. Oh, we'll move first. 2 more defense, and then... So maybe I don't want to put status effects on him. Maybe I think I could stagger him with that. Okay, maybe we're fine. We just need to do 12 damage. That might be enough. Yeah, there we go. It's just barely. First try. Suppression of Forsaken Murderer complete. That was spooky, man.
와, 정렬된 책들 각 좀 봐. 무서울 정도의 집착이 느껴지는군.
Damn, check out how orderly these books are organized. The composition is almost scaring me at this point.
이번에도 옷이 흐트러져 있군요.
Your clothes are still slovenly. Slovenly? He straightens Roland's attire once again.
고맙긴 한데 좀
I
부담스러운 걸.
appreciate it, but it feels kinda awkward to be honest.
정갈한 몸가짐으로부터 제대로 된 마음가짐이 나오는
Proper
것이
attitude of the mind begins with a well-conducted body.
뭐 일단은 고맙다고 말해줄게.
Well, I guess I should say thanks.
무슨 일로 오셨죠?
What is your business this time?
책도 전달해주고 겸사겸사 물어보고 싶은 게
Nothing
있어서
unusual.
말이야.
Got some books to deliver and some questions to ask.
말쿠트에게 들었는데 사서들은
Heard from
예전에
Malkuth that the librarians
인간이었다면서?
here used to be humans long ago. Is that true?
그렇습니다.
It is.
전부 한가닥 싸움 좀 했던 거야?
Were you all seasoned brawlers in your past lives then? Like ringleaders of syndicates?
근데 또 해결사 바닥에서 굴러본 내 눈에는
Although my intuition
그렇게
as a
안
fixer is
보인단
telling me
말이지.
otherwise.
맞습니다. 당신 말처럼 저희는 전투와 연이 없는 삶을
Your
살았죠.
observation would be correct. None of us lived such a violent life.
몇몇 예외는 있습니다만
Save for a
그래도
couple of
그렇습니다.
exceptions, that is.
그치?
Knew
그런데
it.
어떻게 손님들과
How are you so
그렇게
skilled at
능숙하게
dealing with
전투할
guests,
수 있는
though?
거야?
책의 힘입니다.
Thanks to the books,
책을 통해
we gained the
손님들의
powers
힘을
of the
얻으니까.
previous guests through their books.
아하. 그래서 책이 쌓여갈수록 뭔가 더 강해지는
Oh, so
거구나.
that's why you guys seem to grow sort of stronger with every book I gave you.
도서관이라는 공간에서 책은 힘을
The
부여.
library books act
감정도 그렇습니다.
In the library, books act as a source of power. Emotions can do the same.
더불어 누군가의 책을 통해서
Through the books, we
그들의
can
육체에 새겨진 감각,
imbue our own
힘을
bodies
더
with the senses and strengths that were engraved into the others' bodies.
그리고 이곳 도서관은
Moreover, the
감정을
library can
증폭시키는
amplify
공간이죠.
the emotions of its denizens. It acts upon visitors and residents alike.
이 책이란 거 생각보다 훨씬
Wow, these
대단하네.
books are a lot more impressive than I thought.
책이라는 게
Heck,
공방의
they might even be
시술이나
better
그런
than the
거보다도 좋은데?
surgeries and tools most
정보도
workshops
정보지만
have to offer.
기능력은 정말 돈이
Information is one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker.
세속적으로 생각하는군요.
You think in scalar terms.
돈에 쪼들려 살아온 사람의 눈물겨운 생존
Call it
정신이라
the
불러줄래?
pathetically tearful survival instincts of a man who's lived most of his life in poverty, will ya?
아무튼 궁금한 점은 해결됐어. 친절한 답변.
Anyways, that's all
고맙습니다.
for my questions. Thanks for your kind answers.
착각하지 마시기 바랍니다.
Don't mistake this for kindness.
전 당신에게 좋은
I do
감정은
not
없습니다.
particularly think highly of you. You're
Angela의
nothing more than
개니까.
Angela's little lapdog.
뭐 개...
What?
애라니 말이 너무 심하네.
Hey, that's rude. You know I didn't
알잖아,
take
나도
this
어쩔 수
job by
없다는
my
거.
choice.
어쩔 수 없다는 것이 면죄부가 될까요?
Does that necessarily exempt you from guiltiness, however?
볼일 다 보셨으면
Now, if
이만
you're done with your
돌아가 주시기
errands,
바랍니다.
kindly take your leave now. So rude. I thought he was nice. Two new abnormality pages. Motion level is risen. Metallic ringing. Almost kicked my ass with that one. Upon successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis next scene. Excludes mass attacks. Blunt dice gain 1 to 3 power. Speed is fixed at 1. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1 and raise the maximum value by 3. I did take a look at them, but I honestly can't tell what exactly is different. My head turning into metal, folds in my brain being flattened. He wears a straight jacket, but is free as any man. No amount of chains and restraints is enough to prevent him from committing violence. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Who is this guy? Tasha. Alright, another invitation. I'll just hold on. Defense dice gain 1 to 2 power. These two at least seem the same to me. If they're changed, I don't know what's changed about them. Workshop. Jack here. I only like played this game once, my man. Come on. They look like they do the same thing. One prevents like slash damage and like lowers it, and the other one is like you do more stagger damage. Is that not the same? If they have different numbers attached to them, then of course I wouldn't notice. Only used each of them a few times. They're not engraved into my brain of the exact thing they do. Come on.
아, 우리 사무소는 왜 파리만 날릴까?
Streetlight Fixer. Lulu. Why is their office so unpopular with clients?
이래봬도 츠바이 옆에 지정 사무소인데 말이야.
Our office is officially designated by the Sway Association as an affiliate too.
게다가 가로등
In the
사무소가
crime rate
의뢰받은
territories
치안구역은
secured by the Streetlight
계약
office
기간
remains
동안
at a
범죄율
remarkable
0%.
0% as long as the contract is in effect.
우리가 맞는 치안 구역이라 해봤자 두 블록 정도가 고작이죠.
Mars. We only cover 2 blocks of space at most though,
그리고 이 일은 기다리다
and
보면
we'll
또
eventually get work if we wait.
그래. 그렇게
Yeah, sure, you can
평생
keep waiting for the
기다리기만
rest of your
해.
life. I'm
난
seriously considering
연초하면
moving to
다른
another
사무소로
office.
가버릴 거야.
다른 사무소로 쉽게 이적할 만한 실력을 가지고 있는지는 몰랐는데
Never thought you'd have what it takes to work for a bigger office.
낙하산인 너와 다르게 일하면서 닿은 연줄이 꽤 많거든.
Unlike you, I have several business connections I made from experience. Do you understand? Why can't librarians go to parties?
너네
I don't know. Why
어머니가
can't they?
전설적인 해결사인지 뭔지는 몰라도 난 바로 달려올 친구들이 있다고.
Your mother must be too busy being a legendary fixer or whatever. Well, I have friends who can help me right away.
네, 정말 대단하십니다.
Shut up, Luxie. That was terrible. I hate it. Thanks. Yeah, some great fixer you are.
네네, 전 정말 대단하죠.
Yeah, why thanks. I know I'm great.
야, 냉장고에 있는 케이크 네가 먹었지?
Hey, you ate the cake in the fridge, didn't you? Guys, I have work for you.
일 받아왔어.
Fighting again, are you?
이 새끼가 냉장고에 있는 케이크를 그냥 먹었어요.
This SOB ate my cake without even asking me.
유통기한이 어제까지여서 내가 미리 처리한
The
것뿐이라.
expiration date was yesterday, so it took care of it, that's all.
유통기한이 지나서 버린다 해도 내가 버려.
That's my cake, and even if it expired, I'll take care of it on my own.
선배, 일이
Don't eat expired food. Anyway, boss, how about that work?
말 돌리지 마.
Don't change the topic.
케이크는 내가 새로 사줄 테니까 잠시
Son.
진정해주라.
I'll get you another cake, so calm down for a moment, alright?
그치만 그건 기간 한정인데.
That was a limited edition cake. A limited edition.
사실
Still rather skeptical about it, but I got this one from a friend of mine at the association.
이걸 받.
선배 친구라면.
You
집안
preferred
옆에
expired
기껏
cake and
해줬어도
soiled solid milk? Is that what that says? Soiled? Solid? Solid milk. You be eating your milk as bricks? You mean that associate fixer working directly under his way?
맞아.
Yes, it's her.
아직 하나협회에서는
The HANA
공식적인
Association has yet to
안건으로
consider this
처리하고
request
있지
as a
않은
subject
일이야.
that needs to be addressed officially.
혹시 도서관이라는 곳에 대해
Have you heard of the
들어본 적 있어?
library?
이야기는 지나가다 들어본
Some
적
stories
있어.
of it. We overheard rats talking
쥐들이
about
그
it.
주제로
도서관에서 얻을 수 있는
Said the
책이
books in that place have
값어치가
tremendous value or
굉장하다나
whatever.
뭐라나.
바로 그 도서관의
I
초대장이라는
see. I
것을
received an
친구에게
invitation to
받아왔어.
that library from my friend I just mentioned.
그런데 공식적인 일이 아니라면
But we might not get much
의뢰도
payment from this quest if it's off the record.
공식 경력에도
And it won't
기록이
count
안될
towards
거고.
our official career either.
뭐 협회도 협회 나름대로
Such as it is, the
신중해야 하다
association is
보니까.
trying to remain cautious about it.
그리고 정확한 정보도 없는 곳에 제 발로 들어간다고요?
Are we really gonna walk into a place we know nothing about?
녀석 말로는 이번 일을 잘 처리해주면
She did promise to
도시전설급 의뢰에 해당하는 보수를 지급할 수
She
있도록 힘써준다나 봐.
promise to see to it that we're rewarded with pay comparable to an urban legend class request if everything goes down well. They don't seem too excited.
아 역시 그만두는 게
Surely it was a
좋으려나?
bad idea after all, don't you think?
하죠.
Let's do this.
어쩔 수 없네. 불확실하긴 해도 돈이 될 수 있다면야.
Guess we have no
요즘에는
choice.
일도 뜸하고.
It's still too uncertain, but we need that money. We haven't been too busy lately.
다들 고마워. 해오던 것처럼 한번 해보자.
Thanks everyone. We'll get through like we always have.
츠바이? 하나?
Sway? Hannah?
해결사 협회를 말하는 거야. 사무소를 차린다고 만사
They're talking about associations of fixers. It takes more than just setting up an office to jump into the fixer business.
도시에는 12개의 해결사 협회가 존재하는데
There are a total of 12
다른
fixer
업무를 하고 있어.
associations across the city, each in charge of different types of work.
각 분야에 맞는 의뢰와 사건들이
Cases and requests are all sorted
모여있지.
accordingly to the type and sent to one of these associations.
사무소의 일은 협회에서 관리한다는 거네?
Associations manage offices and delegate work to them, I see.
맞아. 협회가 여러 사무소에 공문을 돌리거나
I'm not
협회
good at
직속
reading, guys.
해결사들이 처리하고.
That's right. Sometimes the association might send documents to multiple offices at once or directly have associate fixers take care of the
그리고
work.
그 중에서 하나 협회가
And among them, the
해결사
HANA
총괄
Association is in
협회야.
overall control of all the
해결사의
fixers.
등급을 매기고
They grade fixers and
사무소
authorize offices and such.
그럼 사무소도 등급이 있어?
Do offices have grades as well?
그렇지. 협회에서
Essentially,
쓰는 의뢰도
the requests sent
등급이
out by
있고.
the associations are graded too.
정말 등급 매기는 걸 좋아하네.
They really love grading things, don't they?
알기 쉽잖아.
It's easier to know that way.
어떤 것을?
Know what?
내가 어떤 가치의 사람인지.
How valuable I am as a person.
누가 도시에서
Think
나라는
about it.
사람의
Who in the city
가치는
would
이
claim
정도다
this is my
라고
worth
당당하게
with
말할 수
confidence?
자기 일 챙기기도 바쁜 세상에서
Everyone's
우리가
busy
서로의
minding their
가치에
own
대해
business. No one's just going to lounge around having deep conversations about each other's value.
하지만 등급이나 소속을 서로
Knowing
알게
each other's
될수록
grades and affiliations on the other
영어는
end
필요
can save
없어지거든.
tons of words.
내가 저 사람보다 위인지
You can tell if you're
아래인지
above or below the person you're talking
너무나도
to
쉽게
right
알 수
away.
있잖아.
알아가는 것도 생각하는 것도 그만둔 것 같아.
Sounds like people stop trying to learn or think about it at some point.
네가 밖에 나가서 도시 생활 좀 해보면 그런 말 못할
Bet you
거야.
won't say the same once you experience the city life for a bit.
얼마나 많은 사람들이랑
You have to interact with so many
부대끼면서
people out there whether you want to or not.
그저 사람들은 도시 속에서
People have been looking for ways
살아가기
to adapt to the
적합한
city, and this is
방법들을
just one of them.
찾아낸 것뿐이야.
우리가 이런 일까지 맡을 정도로
There they are.
궁하긴 하구나.
Guess we really are desperate to think that we'd take on a job like this.
최근에는 이런 일조차 들어오지
Stop
않았어.
complaining. You should be glad to have work at all.
나도 알아.
I know.
그렇게 지적질해야
Do
직성이
you really
풀리지.
have to point out the obvious?
자자, 그렇게들 열내지
Now,
마라.
cool it down, guys.
너희들은 사이가 좋은 건지
Can't tell if
나쁜
you're
건지
best friends or worst enemies.
뭐라고요?
Excuse me.
이런 얼빠진
Please
녀석만
don't associate me
놓지 말아줄래요?
associate me with this goof.
저도 극구 사양합니다.
I certainly don't want that either.
그래.
Alright,
이번
alright.
일이 끝나면
Let's have a
줄리의
feast at
식당에서
Julie's
거하게
restaurant once
먹자.
this is over. The
내가
tab's on
쏘도록
me.
할게.
네.
Yeah.
환영합니다, 손님. 사이가 좋으시네요.
Greetings, dear guest. You seem to be well acquainted with each other.
넌 누구지?
Who are you?
준비해.
Prepare yourselves.
그렇게 경계하실 필요 없답니다. 아직 위험할 건 없습니다.
There's no need to be so wary. Your ordeal is not started yet.
전 도서관의 관장이자
I am
선생,
Angela, the director and
엔젤레입니다.
librarian of my role's namesake.
안녕하세요. 전 가로동 사무소의
Nice to meet
산이라고
you.
합니다.
I'm San from the streetlight office.
이곳에 초대장을 받고
We were brought here by the
왔습니다만
invitation. There's
한
something
가지
I'd like to ask about
물어보고
it.
싶은 것이 있습니다.
무엇이죠?
이
What is it?
초대장은 직접 받지 않고 전달받은
I actually
것인데
retrieved this information from another person, not directly from you. Are we still eligible?
네. 결국 초대장은
Yes,
손님에게
indeed.
도달했고
The invitation
초대장을
eventually
본인의
reached you,
의지로
dear
사용했을
guest, and you
뿐이라면
signed your name
전혀
with
문제
your own will.
없습니다.
Everything has worked as intended.
그렇군요.
I see.
부디 당신의 책을
You found your
찾으실 수
book in this
있기를.
place.
뭐야? 생각보다 얌전한 사람이었네.
She was a nicer person than I thought.
넌 저게 사람처럼 보였어?
Did that look like a human to you?
사람처럼 생겼지만
I mean, she did have the shape of a
인간은
person,
아닌 것
but something
같았군요.
about her didn't feel right.
뭐라고 말로 표현할 수는 없지만
Though I can't
말이지.
exactly put it into words.
아마 기계일 거야.
She probably is a machine.
요즘에도 저 정도로 사람과 유사한 기계를
Didn't
볼
expect to
수
see a machine that's so similar to a human being.
우리는 우리대로 할 일을 하자.
Let's focus on our work.
다시 한번 말하지만 조금이라도 위험하다 싶으면
Once again, you must back off as soon as you feel that you're in danger. Just one act. Endured. Mara's not weak to anything. She's weak to both slash and pierce. This guy can stand pierce. On Clash Win, boost the max value of the next die by +3 at a 25% chance. 1 stagger damage against enemies with slower speed. That sounds a bit rough. 50% chance to inflict 1 burn attack on successful attack. Or 1 burn on successful attack. She's setting her bat on fire, dude? And the 1 of 8. I think I might need better cards soon. You know what? Maybe I should actually adjust my deck a little bit on these guys. Oh no, we'll get back to that. I'm just now noticing, or could use the others, right? Actually, yeah, let's go back in.
아,
Yeah, we know. We're gonna try with these guys. Oh, maybe I could have said something with your deck. Whatever. Let's just go. Interesting looking stage. Like Held a Gear's turn. Default deck? Only Chi has the default deck, it's fine. Uh-oh. What are you doing? 1 to 8 and then 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Alright, we'll just try to deal with that. And then both of them. A 2 to 6 and a 2 to 6. It's like 1 of each damage, huh? Try rampaging him and it's immediately okay. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1, raise the maximum value by 3. Inflict bind paralysis next scene. Successful blunt attack. Do some violence. It's going crazy. Ooh, that's a lot of garbage that you have there. Oh, they're all doing like a 3. 2 to 3, then maybe this could work. Yeah, 3 to 4, 1 4 1 4. Focus strikes, maybe. It's 2 slash attacks though, which is not ideal, is it? Whatever, I don't got much else. Ooh, staggered. Oof. I'm on fire. I can intercept them, and then she'll just take the force of all of them, and then he can focus taking out that guy. Four, 1 of 8, 33. Wait, 3 to 3? Just a guaranteed 3. Jeez. We'll try that. Oh, we don't need bind. Only... It's not like I have much else though, yeah? Oh? He didn't turn into a book. He ran away. That's gonna be bad. 3 to 5? Oh no. I should have put the card on him. Three to 5, 3 to 5. Jeez. Or not Victor, Tasha. I'm so used to the other one. I really want to take care of Lulu there, but 2 to 6. Pearson slash. Two stacks of blade. I could heal 2 from. But if I stagger them, then the slashes would do damage, huh? Maybe this will be fine. What are you preparing? Oh, that's no good. Black 2 paralysis. Oh, those are high numbers. That's... I guess. Nope. Okay. Let's go, Makuth. Oh, so slow. What are you doing? $34, 1 of 8. And a damage that's just exactly 3. Maybe. I don't know. What are you doing? 2 to 4, 2 to 6. Harvest his guts. Oof. So Yum Yum here can move faster. 35, 35. Oh, they're both attack. Oh, so I can attack him instead. 2 to 3, then 1 to 6. Then maybe we can do it with this. Oof. Nice. Don't think it matters too much. Two to 6. Both using focus strikes. Oh! We actually got Mars. I was expecting him to run away like the others. That's a lot of Mars books.
저 녀석들도 아직 초짜구만.
They're still rookies.
해결사인데 서로 저렇게
Not a good idea
끈적한
for fixers to
관계를
form
갖고
such tight bonds with each other.
그래도 이걸로 한 단계.
Well, I guess this will be a lesson for them.
넌 익숙하다는 듯 말하네.
You talk as if you're used to all this.
나야 저런 단계는 이미 여러 번 지나왔지.
Oh, I've already grown past that phase, and some more too.
서로 유대를 맺는 게
Forming
마냥
bonds
나쁜
aren't
건
bad
아닌데
per se, but there's just too much risk associated with it.
끊어낼 땐 끊어낼 줄 알아야.
The real though fixers know when to cut things off.
상대의 상실에 상처받지 않을 정도의 거리?
You mean to keep enough distance from people so that you won't feel hurt from their losses?
무엇보다 죽음을 받아들일
It's
각오도
just
없는
ironic that
녀석들이
people who aren't even mentally prepared to
누군가의
face
목숨을
death are
빼앗는
applying
일을
for a
하는
job
것
that involves
자체가
killing in the
모순이다.
first place.
문학이라 도시와 이만큼 안 어울리는 분야도 없겠지.
Literature, huh? This has got to be the most unfitting category for the city.
안녕하세요. 문화계층을
Hod.
담당하는 지정사서 호드예요.
Hello, I'm Hod. I'm in charge of the floor of literature.
안녕, 난 롤랑이야.
Hey, I'm Roland,
Angela를
helper of
여러 가지로
Angela in
돕고 있지.
several ways.
그렇군요.
I see.
혹시 너도 엔젤라한테 안 좋은 감정을 가지고 있니?
Now tell me, do you also happen to hold some sort of grudge against Angela?
호의적이라고는 절대 말할 수
I'm not at all
없겠죠.
friendly toward her, that's for certain.
하지만 거래를 했으니 구매를
But we made a deal with her,
도와야
so
할
we're
뿐이에요.
obliged to help her without complaint.
앞날이 깜깜하구만.
Oh boy, future ain't looking too bright. Everyone's got a problem with Angela.
그 녀석은 대체 무슨 짓을
What the heck did she
저질렀던
do
거야?
to deserve this reputation?
용서받지 못할 일을 했죠.
She's done something unforgivable, just like I did in the past.
다른 건 몰라도 하나는 확실히 알겠어.
I still don't know a whole lot about this place, but I can see one thing.
도서관과 사서 전부
Something's terribly messed up with the library and its staff.
꼬여 있다는 거. 언젠가 풀릴 수 있긴 한 거야.
Can all of this even be resolved at some point?
풀릴지는 모르겠지만 결과는 볼 수 있을
I can't answer
거예요.
that for sure, but you'll get to see the result.
이 거래에는 명확한
After all,
끝이
There's a
있으니까요.
clear end to this deal.
엔젤라가 가려는 길을
If you follow
만약
Angela
당신이 끝까지 함께한다면
along her journey
수
to the end, you will
있겠죠.
find out.
벌써부터 막막하다. 막막해.
Is this frustrating already?
손님은 손님대로 대접하고
I have guests to receive and
안에서는
librarians to
사서대로
take
신경
care of.
써야. 적어도 도서관 안에서는 다 같이
Can't we
사이좋게
all be good
지내면
friends in the
좋을
library at least?
롤랑 씨가 가져다 주는 책에서
Among the books you
저는
bring, I will be
도시의
sorting
문학에 대해
those
분해할
about the
거예요.
literature of the city.
책이 쌓여가다 보면
As we collect more books, you might be able to find answers to your questions, whether you like it or not.
하시는 것을
아, 안젤라가 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하지 말란 이유를 알 것 같기도 하구만.
I'm finally starting to get why Angela hates roundabout speech so
그래
much.
그래. 이렇게 된 거.
Alright, fine, I'm
내가
gonna dig
어떻게든 속
to the bottom of
시원하게
this mystery now
파헤쳐본다.
that I've gotten myself into this mess.
힘내세요, 롤랑 씨.
Good luck, Mr. Roland.
네, 따뜻한 응원.
Why, thanks for your supportive words,
고맙습니다.
Miss Hud. Floor of Literature open. You can now select the floor of literature during reception. Librarian has awoken. So something I've been thinking. These floor names remind me of something. I'm gonna say Persona, but that's only because these exact names were used in there too, and it was based on something I can't remember. It was, yeah, P5, the floors of, I almost called it Tartarus, that's P3. Oh man, I forgot the name of the area in P5 as well. Oh, my memory's gone. Reduced to ashes. Let's burn books and actually mess with our characters again. Probably shouldn't be using default decks anymore. Gather intel. Deflect. Paralysis. Defense. Oh. Recover 2 HP. 1 endurance. More power. We didn't get Mars's page though. Burn 2 more. A pity acquired all the list of rewards from, I guess, Mars. 4 speed. Speed dice slot +1 cannot overlap. Whoa. I didn't know that, Mars had like 2 passive on it. Obtain Book of Blink. Need a book. View the 3rd episode of Maku's story. So there's 1 more lower floor, I guess. Then we need Urban Legend. Alright, then we'd probably put something with a passive on Victor here. HP upon defeating an enemy. At the start of each scene. One strength next scene upon defeating an enemy. Inflict paralysis of evade dice +3 at a 50% chance. Maybe we'll try this. Alright, combat pages. Speed talent. Non-stop assault. Maybe we want things. Yeah, to inflict bind. Yeah, let's go with a couple of those. Endure is pretty interesting, I think. Ooh. Let's go with a couple of those. Empty bookshelf. Oh, I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Let's go one of those. Overpower. Go in first. Ooh, level 2. Where's this? I think that's pretty good. Alright. This looks interesting. Oh, 2 scenes on this one. Oops. Book of Mars.
미안하다. 일이 이렇게 된 건 다 내 잘못이야.
I'm terribly sorry. It's all my fault that the job went wrong.
우리 사무소는 도서관에서 손을 뗄 거야.
We're taking our hands off the library from now on.
애초에 이건 우리가 손댈
This was
일이
out of our
아니라는
scope to
것이겠지.
begin with. I already sent a report to Desole.
스타일의
뭐라고요?
What?
그럼
What about Mars? Was his death pointless then?
미안. 말 마음껏 원망해도
I really am sorry. You can blame me all you want.
내 판단 실수야.
I misjudged. Our profession is
우리는
peacekeeping, not
치안
exploration or combat.
냉장고에 있는 케이크는 선배가 사다 둔 거예요?
There's a cake in the fridge. Was that you, boss?
케이크?
Jake?
아니.
No, I didn't
아직
buy any
케이크는
cake
안
yet.
샀는데.
바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
I'll go outside for a bit. She's sad.
답지 않게 케이크는 또 언제 사다 둔 거야?
Not like you at all to buy cakes for others.
어머니가 대단한 해결사라며
You said your mother's an amazing fixer.
매일 자랑하던 그 무식하게 큰 검도
You
어머니가
love to show
선물로
off your
주신
stupidly
거라며.
huge sword, saying it's a gift from her.
언젠가 어머니처럼 될 거라고 그렇게 으스댔으면서
You brag so much that you'd be just like your mother someday.
마스의 책 저곳에서 죽은 자는 책이 되는 거야?
Mars book. That's what happens to people who die in there.
그 녀석을 가지고 장난질을 하게 두진 않을 거야.
I won't let them
절대로.
toy with him. I'll never let them.
한 선배에게 얘기를 꺼내더라도 말리겠지?
San will totally try to stop me if I bring this up.
단독으로라도 가는 거야.
I'll go there on my
아는 녀석들도
own.
좀 있으니까.
I got friends to help me too.
이건 좀 마음 아프겠는데 괜한 걸 봤어.
Boy, this is frankly heartbreaking. Shouldn't have seen that.
정에 연연하면 안 된다고 말한 사람이 그런 말을 하니까 웃기네.
That's funny, coming from the one who gave a speech on how fixers shouldn't cling to bonds.
그건 그거고 이건 이거지.
That's that, and this is this.
그래도 일일이 반응하면 자기 손해야.
Still, reacting to every
사는 거니까.
bit of loss is a waste of energy. Everybody lives with burdens to bear.
나에게도 안타까운 일이 있고 상대에게도
I have to share
안타까운
mine.
일이 있지.
I have my share in unfortunate events, and so do others.
그리고 그걸 동의 없이
And it's rude to
드러내는 건
expose that
무례한 거야.
without the listener's agreement.
괜한 걸 알면 신경
They'll be bothered to
쓰이잖아.
learn some. They'll be bothered to learn something they didn't really have to know.
가뜩이나 내가 안고 있는 짐도 많은데
They're already
자기가 더
carrying a hefty
힘들다고
load of
요새
emotional
부리는
baggage,
건가
and telling them
싶고
your sob story will feel
얄팍한
like you're
동정심과 함께
showing off how heavy your
불쾌감도
own
딸려오지.
baggage is. They might feel a bit of sympathy, but they'll also be displeased.
슬퍼도 적당히 드러내고 기뻐도 적당히
Don't
드러내고
overexpress your feelings, whether you're happy or sad, and say goodbye to each other with appropriate words.
서로를 위해 좋은
It's
거야.
all for the sake of each other.
오히려 그게 더 피곤해 보이는데.
Sounds even more tiring to me.
무엇보다 내가 감정에 휘둘려서 도서관 일을
And I shouldn't let my
못하면 안
feelings
되는구나.
distract me from my librarian work, most of all.
어떻게든 네가 도시의 책을 모을 수 있도록
I gotta stay
도와줘야
level-headed and help you collect books about the city.
맞아. 필요가 없어지는 순간
You're right.
그대로 폐기해.
As soon as you become useless to me, I'll dispose of you.
그럼 상사님의 말대로 저도 살아남기 위해 제 할 일을 할 뿐이죠.
Then I'll go back to my duties of being a useful servant for the sake of my survival, ma'am.
안녕.
It's immediately. A little upset?
닥쳐. 가증스러운 기계의 인사 따위 필요 없으니까.
Shut up. I don't need a greeting from a despicable piece of junk.
난 이곳에 있는 마스의 책을 얻고 모든 괴물을 다 죽인 다음
I'm here for Mars's book.
네
I'll
머리통까지
get his book,
날려버릴
kill
거야.
all the monsters here, and blow your head clean off.
마지막에 말씀하신 그건 힘드실 텐데요, 손님.
I'm afraid your third statement is going to be difficult for you to fulfill, dear guest.
닥치라고 했지.
I said shut up.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있게.
May you find your book in this place. Lulu's friend. 50% chance to boost pierce damage. 50% chance to boost slash damage. Alright, so Lulu's friends first. Whoa, 2 dice. Want a taste of my hammer? They look too clean and lean. It's like I'm looking at a textbook examples of boring. Wow, okay. This is a 3. Okay, we should deal with one of them first. That one's doing a 1 to 5. I could probably 2 to 3, 2 to 3. Probably do that. Do this. So fatal to pierce in week 2. Yeah, let's try that. Staggered. Alright, you're attacking Roland. That's fine, that's fine. Probably just get rid of him right now with this, huh? Then 2 to 3. And just that, I guess. Easy peasy. So, I did not expect the speed dice slot +1 to actually mean I have like 2 turns there, basically. That's pretty cool. Ah, 2 more friends. Then Lulu, Flaming Bat, Blunt Boost, Blunt Mastery. Alright, well let's continue. Roland Victor. I stab right through you. Yeah, you must be it, the leader of those bastards. So those are the powerful nerds you talked about, huh? Powerful nerds. Rude? Why? Alright, so... what are you cooking up? 35, 35, 4... Try that first. 1 to 5. Weak to slash. Maybe. Yeah? Oof. Didn't go quite as I thought it was. Smash attacks. A successful attack. Actually go with that. Who are you attacking? I don't got any more 0 cards. That's a bit rough. Oh, that's how you do that. It's bothering me how I couldn't move around the thing. Just hold the middle mouse button. 1535, 14. Maybe Rampage will be fine here. I could do this. Cat, what are you doing, man? 2 to 6. I guess that can't do nothing with that other dice. My cat's, dude, my keyboard. I guess. Alright, so I saw we staggered one of them. They're both attacking Roland. But I can't do anything with my current light. Or it's just the defend button. Who are you attacking? Oh, okay, that's gonna be a bit rough. Maybe I should give Victor the... That's 2 attacks. I don't think that's a good idea. Uh-oh. I think Roland's gonna go out. At least make this a bit easier then. Roland! so maybe... Man, those are high default values. 5 to 3. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, you saw it? Still calling me nerds? Oh, just a 1 to 5? One to 6, 4 to 5. Staggered. They're both staggered. All right. Alright, I see you, nerds. 24. Reception of Lulu the Streetlight. Only one book of Lulu?
죄책감 같은 건 없어?
Are you feeling guilt or any strong emotions?
어떤 느낌도 안 든다면 거짓말이겠지만
Be lying if I said I felt nothing, but
이런 싸구려 비극은
I've already seen
수도
plenty
없이
of these
보고
cheap
당했어.
tragedies. Been the victim myself a whole lot of times too.
밑바닥 해결사라고 한 것 치고는 꽤 많은 일을
Sound like a
겪었는데
seasoned veteran for someone who introduced himself as a washed-up fixer.
나도 내 나름대로의 일이
I have my
있었거든.
reasons. Why? What?
궁금하면
Are you
좀
curious?
그건 무례한 일이라면서?
You said it's a rude thing to do, didn't you?
정 궁금해지면
Besides, I could simply turn you into a book and read your story if I really wanted to know.
지금
Oh no,
굉장한 말을 들은
Let's
것
not go there
같은데.
yet.
넌 어때? 오히려
Well, how about
관장님이
you? I'm curious to
감사하고.
know what our head librarian thinks.
딱히
Me?
나도 수없이 많은
Indifferent.
인간들과의 관계.
I'm also seen relationships and scripted deaths too, many times in repeat.
그래도 이번에는
Scripted.
누구의 강압도 아닌
So I've been trying to run a system where people are free to choose their own destiny this time around. Free from any coercion.
확실히 초대장에 적힌 경고를 읽고
I mean,
직접
sure, they all
서명해서
read the warnings and
도서관에 오는 건
invitations
맞지만
and agree to those terms by signing their names, but
역시 좀 치사하지.
still a bit dirty, you
넌
know?
절대 죽일 수도 없고
You're unkillable, and I
난
can't
죽어도
revive,
되살아나.
and I can revive whenever I die.
또 그 소리네.
Again with that.
이 정도면 공평한 거라며?
I thought you said my method is fair.
그래.
Yeah,
네
yeah,
말이 다
you weren't
맞긴
wrong.
해.
Much more polite and fair than
도시에서 이
most things in the
조건이면
city.
굉장히
Ooh. Was it only one? Jesus, that's a lot of Backstreet Fixer books. Oh no, we got 9 Lulu books. There we go. Got a whole bunch of garbage here. Ooh, gold? Flaming Bat. But we didn't get all the cool, like, extra stuff she came with in that last fight. Lulu's friend, page 1, page 2, page 3. More Lulu pages. And then we get all the cool stuff she was using, like 1,000 set fires. Take it. This big man. You're getting a bit too big to be sit in my lap like this, my dude. Yeah? Cat decided it wanted to sit in my lap. Yeah? Alright, enough petting. I gotta play the game. Alright, we need to fix up HOD's like key page and whatnot. Let's fit her up with Lulu. Actually, how many Mars books do I have? Okay. Actually, do try to see if we can get another one of his pages. That extra speed saw is real cool. Okay, I'm gonna be greedy. One more. Damn it! All right. Back to customizing this. Whoa. Unsuccessful attack, so maybe we wanna 3 to 5, 5 to 6, 4. Maybe go with a few multi-attack. There, one there. Ooh, thrust. Piercing in there just in case. Appetite just seems like an extremely good one. Is this like 3 or 4? Now let's go with another 1, the light attack. Yeah, that seems fine. Book of Today's Shy Look. Excuse me, what is going on here? This kid still hides behind masks. I gotta be considerate of its mood. Expression. Dice gain different amounts of power depending on the current face. Normal damage to everything. Spooky. Alright, 5. Oh. Keeps changing. 2 to 16. So maybe. Oh. I have to try timing it when it's on one of the more sad faces, maybe. 2 to 16 defense. And then 1 to 1. Target is staggered. Oof. Hmm. Still can't tell. I can't tell which face is which. Should I be going for this one? Depending on the current face. Oh. One seemed a bit better than 2 attacks. Oh, let's try that one more time. Starting with that again, that's fine. What the fuck do you want from me? To keep smiling? Like, what? Told you to read the damn mood. Okay. It's make him smile. That's the opposite of what I thought would need to be done.
자, 이번에도 책 대령이요.
Alright. Took an extra try, but we got it. Alright, here's the books you asked for.
고마워요, 롤랑 씨.
Thanks, Mr. Roland.
롤랑 씨는 무슨?
No need to be so
편하게 말 놓고
courteous. You can drop the
롤랑이라고
mister and just call me Roland.
그럴까?
Can I?
롤랑?
Roland?
훨씬 좋네.
Much better.
역시 말을 바로 편하게 하기는
Feels kinda awkward to
어색하네.
speak like this right away.
적응하기 마련이지.
You'll get
그나저나
used to it.
분류는 잘 되어가?
How's the collection going, by the way?
도시에 제대로 된
I'm not sure if the
문학이라고
city has
부를
anything
게
worth
있나
being called
싶은데.
literature.
저마다의 삶이 문학인 것
It seems
같아.
like each person's life counts as a work of literature.
각자
The story of
자신만의
one's life,
삶이 책처럼
written out like a book of its
쓰여져가는
own.
거야. 그리고
In that story, comedy and tragedy intertwine in a complex way. It's hard to define anyone as pure evil or pure good for that matter.
다 개인적인 사정이란 게 있으니까.
Everyone has their own personal affairs.
그래서 고민이야.
That's why I'm wondering if it's really okay to blindly hate someone.
미워할 수 있을까 하고. 우리는
The fixers from the streetlight office were like a happy family, but we killed them just to get their books.
아무리 그들이 선택해서 이곳에 왔다 하지만
I understand that it was their choice to come here,
우리에겐
and we have our own goal to
반드시 이뤄야
achieve,
하는
but still,
목적이 있고. 자기
just
변명만
like I'm just making
내려놓게 되는
excuses for
거잖아.
myself.
호드, 근데 또 그 개인적인
See how
사정이란
taking
거
everyone's
다
personal
따져가다
affairs into
보면
consideration
머리만
is
아파오게
only going to
되거든.
end up giving you a headache.
그래서 뭐가 뭔지 모르게 될
You'd
때가 있어.
sometimes be just as confused if you hadn't thought about it at all.
도덕적 규범이니 근본적인 원인이
Thinking about
뭐니
moral
생각하다
standard and
보면 다 흐려지거든.
fundamental causes and all that only makes everything blurry.
내 마음에 터질 것 같은 응어리.
All the while your heart is about to burst from the emotional baggage that won't go away.
그럴 땐 마음
Times like
가는
that,
대로만
you just go
꿰뚫는
straight
거야.
to where your heart
더
leads.
알려고 하지도 않고
No need to learn or
알
know
필요도
any
없이
further.
그게 편한 거야.
It's much easier that way.
논란의 해결사로서의 조언인 거야?
That's your advice as a seasoned fixer, Roland?
뭐 그렇지?
I guess so.
내가 좋아하는 말이 있어.
There's a favorite phrase of mine.
그건 그거고.
That's
이건
that
뭐야.
and this is this.
모든 이들의 사정을
We don't live in a
떠안을 수 있는
world that
세상이 아니야.
can embrace everyone's private matters.
찬ям한 듯한 말이네.
Sounds like you come to terms with reality.
당연히 체념한지 노래지.
Did ages ago.
그래도 역시 그게 편하더라고.
It surely was an easy and
흘러가는
comfy
대로
way to live,
몸을
all things
맡기는 거지.
considered. Just go with the flow, wherever it may lead.
조언은 고마워. 나도 좀 더
Thanks for the advice. I might
생각해봐야겠어.
need to think about this topic a little more.
하지만
하지만
그건 그거고 이건 이거다.
The phrase you mentioned might give you comfort for a short while,
잠시 위안이
but it
될
doesn't
수
sound like a
있어도
motto that will
구원받을
redeem
수
your
있는
life.
말은
뭐 받아들이는 것도 각자의
Well, I
방식이
suppose
있는
people have
거니까.
their own ways of interpreting things.
책은 여기 두고 갈 테니
I'll leave the books
앞으로도
here.
잘 부탁해.
See you later then. Yeah, abnormality pages. Look of the day. On a one sunny day, just like that day, they sincerely dried the laundry. They dried their own skin. One sunny day, just like that day, they sincerely dried their laundry. They dried their own skin. The librarian's face constantly shifts. Dice gain different amounts of power depending on the current phase. Min -2, max +2. Anger is fierce. Social distancing. And a lot of that the past couple of years. If one tries to look at the face behind the skin, the result will not be pretty. The space behind their skin is the only personal space they have left, leaving it invaded is the last bit of generosity the city can offer. Block dice gain 1 to 2 power, deal +2 to 7 stagger damage on deflect. Shyness. The what? It's like cut off by the little black thing. The inability to show one's face is perhaps a form of shyness. When throbbing emotions surge up from time to time, it's best to simply cover the face. When using a page, all block dice that on that page gain power equal to the number of defensive dice on said page. That's a bit confusing. I'm sure I'll get it. Urban legend. Scene 3. And I savor the magnificent fragrance of the sacrifice, which fills my room.
안개 속에 무너진 둥지는 결국 누구 손에 들어갈 것 같나?
Tell me, who do you think will be the one to get through all this mist and claim the collapsed nest in the end?
오랜만에 죄다 죽어가는 상황을 보아하니 저도 예측은
It's hard for me to predict the outcome of this event, Underboss. It has been a while since we were involved in bloodshed of this scale.
하지만 적어도 검지가 노른자를
However, it is certain that we should not allow the
없다는
index to
건
take
확실하죠.
over the yoke.
그렇지.
Well said.
그래도 중지와 약지
The middle-
그리고 소지는
The middle, the
적어도
ring,
이
and the pinky
함정에
seem to be too
끼어들
occupied
여유가
with their
없어
own
보이니
business to take part in this strife, so that's a relief.
이야기 들어보셨어요?
Have you heard of the library?
도시
The recently
정책에
appointed
지정된
urban
도서관.
legend.
어쩌면 이
Perhaps it will
동지와
be closely
밀접한
related to
관련이
this
있을지
nest we're
몰라요.
so concerned with.
이야기해보게.
Go on.
이제 슬슬 제대로 된 흐름이
무슨
Looks like we're about to ride a big wave. Whoops, oh, skip that. What wave?
이대로만 가면 곧 도서관은
At this rate, the
하나의
library will soon be exalted to being an
도시전설로
urban
지정될
legend
거야.
from its status as an urban myth.
싸구려 도시 괴담들은
The
차고
city is
넘치지.
brimming with
어느
cheap
것이
urban myths. It's
진실인지
really hard to
모르는데
tell
굉장히 모호해.
which are real and which are made up.
무엇보다 대부분의
What's
괴담은
more,
사실과
a lot of
무관한
those urban myths
파헤치고
turn
보면
out to be pretty plain and boring when you get down to the root of it all.
도시 괴담이 재밌어지기
The real fun
시작하는
begins when
건
an urban myth gets
도시
recognized as an
전설로
urban
인정받았을
legend.
때부터야.
또 필요 이상으로 돌려 말하네.
You're being too roundabout.
협회에서 지정한 등급이
If the
상승한다면
association's
전부 다
Designate us with a
정보에
higher
높은
grade.
손님들이
We can
온다는
expect to
거지?
attract guests of higher classes with more valuable information. Is this what you're trying to say?
그거야.
You got it.
뭐든지 도시에서 일이
Urban
벌어진다
legends get talked
하면
about. People will
도시
begin to
전설부터
acknowledge us
시작되는
as an
거지.
actual phenomenon in the city that's worth their attention.
어릴 땐 말이야. 할머니가 들려주던
You see,
도시 전설 이야기만
when I was a kid,
들어도
my grandma used to tell me
벌벌
tales
떨었던
about
적이
all
있거든.
sorts of urban legends. It would always send chill down my spine.
짜증나게 옛날 생각나네.
Ah, bugger. Didn't want to be reminded of the old days.
가족?
Family?
그래.
Yeah, family.
아무도
I lost them all, though.
지금은 가족이 없다는
So
거야?
you're without a family now?
이제 곁에는 한 명도 없어.
No one's with me
난
anymore. I was raised by my grandma.
부모님은 어떻게 돌아가셨는지도 모르고
Don't know how my
어머니는
parents
어느
passed
날
away and grandma disappeared without a notice one day.
그리고 또
And then, never mind, it's nothing
아니다.
special.
무슨 말이 하고 싶은 거야?
What were you even trying to say?
전에 말했었지.
Anyways, you said your goal is to get this one
자유를 얻기 위한 책이라고.
book that'll give you freedom, right?
맞아.
That's right.
난 이곳에서
I want the freedom to leave this
나갈 수
place and
있는
the freedom to
자유와
live as myself.
살아갈 수 있는 그리고
And the freedom to
잊어버릴 수 있는
forget.
자유도.
그러면 책을 모으는 이유에는
Then, is freedom the only reason you're trying to gather all these books?
반은 맞고 난
You're only
오랜
half
시간
right.
땅 속에 처박혀서
During my time living underground, I could only pick up
주워담았어.
fragmented information about the outside world.
똑같은 이야기만.
I've seen and heard the same stories
반복해서
over and
듣고
over
본
and
거지.
over and over again.
이제는 새로운 이야기를 듣고 싶어.
I want to hear new stories now,
새로운 얼굴들을
to see
보고
new
싶어.
faces.
그래서 세상의 모든 것이
That's
담긴
also why I'm
책을
looking for the
원해.
book that contains everything about the world,
그리고 동시에 작은
and a little
복수를
bit of
원하지.
revenge at the same time.
복수라.
Revenge, huh? For what?
나를 이 꼴로 만든
I'm taking revenge on the
가증스러운 사람과 세상에 대한
abominable
복수.
person and the world that made me into what I am.
그 사람이 꿈꿨던 걸 철저히
Only after I
무너뜨린
completely and thoroughly destroyed everything
비로소
he dreamed for
내
will my
자유를
freedom
완성할 수
finally be
있지.
whole.
이 붉은 초대장을 따라가다 보면
So you eventually get
네가
freedom
원하는
and vengeance
자유와
if
복수에 닿게 된다는
you
거지.
want, if we keep following where this red invitation leads us to.
정확히는 자유와
It will
복수를
guide me to
이루게
the book
해줄
that
책을
will
얻는
let me
거야.
achieve such things, to be exact.
어떤 형태로 내
How
소원이
exactly those
이루어질지
wishes will come true is beyond me.
나와 도서관을 완성시켜줄 단 하나의
The one
책.
book that will complete me and the library.
내가 원하는 모든 것이 적혀
If I can
있을
find that
그
one
단
absolute
하나의
book
책을
containing
찾게
everything
되면
I want to know,
해결되겠지.
all will be resolved.
잠깐. 책만 찾으면 될 거라고?
Lawbreakers queue
방법을
times.
아니야?
Queue time's still long? I was thinking of booting that up in a bit, but oh man. Hold on. Wait, hold on. That's your whole plan? Just find a book? You don't exactly know how to earn that freedom and stuff?
확실히 아는 것은 하나야. 이 초대장의 끝에
The only thing I know for
나는
sure is that I
완전해질
myself will
거라고.
become whole at the end of the journey led by the invitation.
도서관은 무한한 공간이야.
The library has infinite
무한히
space. I could
손님들의
extract
책을
infinite
투표하고
books from
소장할
countless
수
guests
있어.
and store them all if I wanted to.
하지만 목적 없이
But simply
쓰레기만
collecting
가득한
books that are
책들을
mostly
수집하는
filled with
것은
junk without a clear purpose in mind is rather
비효율적이잖아.
inefficient, don't you think?
그래서 전에 말했듯
Hence the invitation
초대장은
guidance along with the path that
도서관에서
leads
내가 원하는 책에
to the book I
도달할
wish
수
to
있는
obtain, as I
기회를
explained
인도해 주는
before.
그 단 하나의 책을 얻었다 쳐.
Let's say you got the one book somehow. Ow.
그런데 결국에 그 책이 너를 어떤 형태로 완전하게
But you don't even
바꿀지
know what exactly you
모르는
do. But you don't even know what it'll exactly do to make you whole.
그런 건 상관없어. 결과만을 얻을 수 있다면 만족해.
I don't care what happens to me. I'll be satisfied with anything as long as I can get the results.
무서울 정도의 침략.
It's almost scary how tenacious you are.
예술 분야
Oh.
지정 사서 내자흐.
Floor of Art. Nezach, Library of the Arts.
엄청
It's lying
화려하지.
flat on the floor, huh? Nezach casts a glimpse of Roland while still lying on the floor before turning back again. Sleepy guy?
책도 어질러져 있고.
Huh? The books are all over the floor too. I'm sensing zero motivation to work.
저기요.
Hello?
진짜
Mr.
사서
Nezach?
내
Patron librarian?
네가 이렇게 비협조적이면 난 엔젤라한테 칼군당해.
You keep refusing to cooperate, Angela's gonna raise hell with me.
일어나 주십시오.
Please wake up.
모든 힘을 쏟아부었는데 그게 다 망가진 기분.
Know how it feels to give everything you got to make something only to see it completely break?
정말 열심히 모래성을 만들었는데
Tried so hard building a sandcastle and it got swept away by the
다
waves.
뭉개져버렸어. 모래성을 부숴버린 건 보나마나 엔젤라.
And I bet it was Angela who made those waves.
또다시 눈을 뜨고 이번에도 원치 않는 일에 부름을 받았네요.
I was woken up once again, called on to take charge of the work I don't want yet again. I do have no commands. I need to learn how to set that up. I'm still getting the hang of streaming. It's only been a year. It's only just like a few weeks ago that I added the sound alert stuff. I thought that was going to be more complicated than it looked.
잠시 내버려둬요. 다시
Leave me
잠들고
alone for a bit.
싶으니까.
I want to go back to sleep.
아이고 머리야. 어째 하나같이 엔젤라를 싫어하나.
Boy oh boy, how could every one of you hate Angela so much?
제발 도와주라.
Please help me out, will ya? We're in the same boat, you know? He barely sits up.
당신도 참 불쌍하네요.
You're pitiable, man.
어쩌다 이런 곳에 흘러와서.
How do you end up in a place like this?
그치?
I know, right?
내가
I
불쌍하다고
think I'm
생각해.
in a pretty miserable spot too.
그러니까 제발.
So can you please spare some of that sympathy for us working hard together?
아시다시피 전 예술의 층.
Probably know already, but
인사할게.
oops.
엔젤라를 도와 도서관 일을 하고 있는
But I'm
루나야.
at library to the artsy floor. And a proper introduction from me as well. I'm Roland, Angela's servant and library worker.
어떻게 맡은 일들이
I gotta wonder, how am I always left with the kind of work that doesn't suit me at all?
그러게 말이다.
Tell me, never thought I'd work in a library of all places either. I like the little ghost fellas.
아무튼 내가 책을 가져다 주면
Anyway, you're going to be sorting
예술에
books
대한
related to the
특별히
arts from
분류하는
the
거지?
bunch I bring, right?
그렇다고 하더라고요.
Apparently.
통성량은 끝났으니 이제
Can you go back now
돌아가주세요.
since we're done exchanging names and all? He lies back down on the floor again.
저기 눕는 건 좋은데.
Look, you can lie down all you want, but you're gonna do your work, right?
안 하고 싶어도 안 할 수가 없는
It's not like I have a choice in that matter.
믿고 있을게.
I'm counting on you. Please make sure to work,
제대로
alright?
일 해줘야 한다.
His shoes rolling away. Sleepy guy. Yo, sub to my YouTube, thanks. It's not really anything special there. It's kind of just dump on my VODs. There were a couple playthroughs that never got saved because it took a while for me to start getting that together. And that like bothered me, so I just started dumping my VODs there after I'm done with streams. In case people miss something and 2 weeks ain't enough. This could be a tough one. So many fixer books. Let's... Heart of Aspiration. Let's do this and then maybe end stream? Oh no, I want to see what my friend was saying. Friend messaging me. What's going on? Okay, I'll answer that in a bit. That's not too important right now. Right, let's do this. Okay. Never stop pushing for it until the beats give an answer. Drop a bunch of tentacles on me, dude. Squid. Alright, Alright, so... Alright, the 1 is attacking me. What are you doing? 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Easy. Do I have a... Yeah, deflect could probably do this just fine. Then what are you doing? A whole bunch of defense? But I should read what the... Lose 4 HP if the character that didn't do any damage for a scene. Huh. Under 3. Then appetite. Oof. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, maybe should have gone to Roland since he can do 2 attacks. He has 2 dice. All ones. Oh, we got a triple attack here. 2 to 3 on all of them. I think we can do a nice break there. Ooh, focus strikes. Oops. Okay, 2 to less damage from slash attacks. I don't think they're really doing slash attacks. He's still doing defense. I guess we'll do that. That one's just gonna do defenses though. Oh, it's gonna attack now. On hit, ally gains 3 strength and haste, 4 to 6. I probably want to not have that happen, huh? 4 to 6, 1 to 9. You can try intercepting it with that. Maybe? Alright, pretty good. Didn't get any hits in. Or he's just doing defensive stuff. That's fine. And then just endure. Oof. There we go. One down. Going in for more defensive. Okay, so nothing I can do about that. I am faster here though, so I could. Maybe I could just take care of this guy, yeah? Hmm. 4 to 6. Alright, second one down. All faster, let's go. I could just go with that. Suppose it doesn't matter, he's the last of our stuff. Pale hands. After the character is hit 2 times, 3. Oh. Right. Defense. Nice. Going in with a 4 to 6. Who are you attacking? Oh. I want to overpower. Oh, I can't. So I have to go in with this. Oh! Big damage. There we go. And I can't do anything with her. But it's fine, we got it. The Heart of Aspiration.
엔젤라.
Oh.
다들 불렀어?
Hey, yo, Angela. I called them all.
말쿠트, 예소드, 네짜우, 그리고 호드.
Akuth, Yesa, Nezach, and Hot.
오랜만에 다 같이 있는
Been a while since I saw you all gathered up in one place.
엔젤라.
She's still
우리를
angry.
한 곳에 모아놓고서는
What are you
무슨
trying to
짓을 하려는
accomplish with
거죠?
this?
특별한 건 아니야.
Nothing special.
그냥
Simply wanted to have a meetup with all of you.
그래. 자자.
Alright, let's loosen up a bit, everybody.
우리는 당신과 할 얘기가 없어요.
Got nothing to talk about with the likes of you.
아니, 난 있어.
Wait, I do.
빛을 회수하는 과정에 문제가 있어.
I have a problem with the process of retrieving the light.
손님을 죽여 책으로 만드는 게 싫은 거지?
You don't want to kill the guest with your own hands, do you?
너희가 직접 고통받기도
And you don't want to
싫고
suffer yourselves either.
맞아. 아무리 손님들이
He's
자신의
right.
발로 도서관에
Even the guests
들어왔다
choose to
해도
come in here.
또다시
We shouldn't
사람을
drive people to
죽음으로
deal
내몰면서 일을
to
하는
death as part of
말도
the
안
work
돼.
again. It's not right.
100명을 죽이는 건 괜찮으면서 101명을
You were
죽이는
alright with killing hundreds
문제가
upon
있다는
hundreds of
거야.
employees, but now you're upset about killing a few strangers?
위선자들
Hypocrites.
날 너희와 같이 취급하지
Don't lump me
않으면
with
좋겠어.
you lot, will you?
난 적어도
I at least seek
그들에게 도움을
agreement from them.
할 말 있는 내짜?
Got anything left to say, Nesuch?
우리는 그게 마지막이라고 생각했어.
We thought that would be the last of it. Not any more of this.
어쩔 수 없어 내짜흐.
We don't have a choice, Nesuch.
우리가 할 수 있는 말은
Nothing we
없는
say will get through to her anyway.
엔젤라, 당신은
You're
끝까지
still so cold and
냉정하고
heartless,
비장하네요.
Angela.
감정적으로 몰아붙이지 마.
Don't be so emotional now.
너희도 이런 방법밖에 없다고.
I know you all realize deep inside your hearts this is the only way.
이러고 싶지 않았다면
If you didn't want to do this, you shouldn't have tried to stop me in the first place.
다들 나가도록 해.
Leave, all of you. After gathering them? Level 2 to level 3. New abnormality pages. Pulsation. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. All allies. 1 to 2 strength at the end of each scene. At the end of each scene, if the librarian did not deal any damage with the offensive dice, they lose 25% of their max HP. Oof. When borrowed, its rate of contraction will double, enhancing the borrower's vigor and strength. Single ally, increase the max HP by 15%. Current HP increases accordingly. Gain 1 to 2 speed. Feverant beats. A heart without an owner is still beats even after being removed from its body. Single ally, the selected librarian dies at the end of the 3rd scene, after which this page was chosen. Gain 4 strength, endurance, haste, and protection each scene until death. All stagger damage resistance changed to ineffective. It's wow. God mode card? River. And now we need unlock all middle floors. So there's 3 more floors. These weren't all of them. It was just lower ones. And there's 3 more. Rise to the rank of Urban Plague, and then Urban Nightmare. What do we do here? Just a book we don't know about. Complete a reception using only page whose costs are odd numbers. View the 3rd episode of Yasat's story. 3rd episode of Maku's story. Obtain a whatever book. Obtain a book we don't know about yet. Complete a reception using only pages whose costs are odd numbers. That's an interesting one. Burn 5 books just because. A lot of set fires. Oh, that one looks interesting. Did I have that before? I have a lot of them now if I didn't. Alright, my friend wants to play some breakers, so we're gonna switch on to that in a bit here. We got through quite a bit in this stream, I think. The thinking and strategy involved with this is pretty fun. But yeah, give me a moment to switch games. BRB.